Well, this deal is a savage deal as far as working people in this country are concerned. I mean, not only are we going to be hit with massive spending cuts and savage tax increases, but you'll actually end up being further away from paying off this debt in the middle of this process than you will at the start. For example, in 3 years' time, the amount of money that will be spent on interest on these debt repayments is 10 billion euro. The state spends 9 billion every year in its entire budget on education. It's unrepayable, and there will be a default and an inability to pay at a certain stage. So it should be said clearly at the start now that there's no more money going to be put into that black hole, rather than say that in 2 or 3 years' time, after 2 or 3 years of massive cuts and tax increases.
The opposition to that out there would say, where, if we burn the bondholders, where does that money come from to keep our economy running? What would you say to that?
Well, they also say that there's no money in the country. That's not true. There's 121 billion in wealth and assets controlled by the 33,000 richest at the top of our society. And we need to go after that money with serious wealth taxes. A 5% wealth tax on assets would raise 6 billion euro, which is equal to the total amount in adjustments made last year in the form of spending cuts and tax increases. And I'd go further than just tax increases as well. For example, I'd like to see the assets of the top 15 developers in the country seized effectively, taken into public ownership and put under for use for the benefit of ordinary people, job creation, defending services, and so on and so forth.